Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to welcome everyone here today as we officially rededicate the Gene Hammonds baseball field in honor of someone who has impacted so many lives. Coach Gene Hammonds is the personification of Asheville High athletics. A great athlete in his own right, Coach Hammonds attended Shaw University on a football scholarship. In college, he started in football and baseball. Later, he played minor league baseball. As a great athlete as he was, his true gift has been the ability to coach and mentor generations of young men in Western North Carolina. After coaching stops at Hendersonville, Stevens Lee, and South French Broad, Coach Hammonds came to Asheville High with the consolidation of Asheville High Schools in 1969 and 1970. He was the head baseball coach and assistant football coach at the newly integrated Asheville High. From those early days of integration to the present day, Gene Hammonds has been a role model and a mentor to thousands of young people of all ethnicities. There's been over 50 years of Asheville High School football, and Coach Hammonds has been on the sideline for every game. When Bruce Peterson moved into administration in the middle of the season, Coach Hammonds stepped up and served as the interim head coach for the remainder of the year. In over 50 years of football at Asheville High, head coaches like Pee Wee Hamilton, Bruce Peterson, Lou Fogel, Joe Stedman, Danny Wilkins, David Burdett, and Court Radford, the constant factor has been Gene Hammonds. Coach Hammonds was the head baseball coach at Asheville High for 36 years, from 1970 to 2005. In that time, he was the face of baseball in Western North Carolina. During much of that time, he also served as a scout for the Cincinnati Reds and Pittsburgh Pirates. Coach Hammonds helped dozens of baseball players from all over Western North Carolina sign professional baseball contracts. Like football, when he retired as head coach, he never left the Cougars dugout and has been on staff as an assistant coach, continuing to be a mentor to coaches and athletes alike for over 50 years now. In his 53 years of coaching at Asheville High, the outstanding players and successful seasons are impressive, but the true merit of Gene Hammonds is that of a steady force in a changing time. Gene Hammonds has dedicated his life to mentoring thousands of young people. At this time, former player and friend Dr. John Hooker, class of 1979, would like a moment to reflect on the impact Coach Hammonds has had in his own life.
Coach, congratulations on this awesome dedication ceremony. I know of no one who deserves it more than you, sir. We all realize that this is an honor bestowed upon a person who has spent his life serving others both on and off the athletic field and in and out of the classroom. I am sure I can speak for every player here today, no matter their skill level, when I say you had an impact on our lives in so many ways. For me, the impact was immeasurable and life-changing. I am sure I would not have achieved the things I have achieved in my life if it weren't for your advice, encouragement, and guidance. I am sure many times when you had heart-to-heart meetings with students and players, you never realized the long-standing impact those meetings and words would have on our lives. For you, it was never about one's skin color, socioeconomic background, or how great or mediocre we were as athletes. It was about doing the right thing and being accountable and responsible in all we did as students, athletes, and citizens. The impact was not just about the moment or that person. It was for that person and the people they would have an impact on in the future. Your wisdom and counsel were transgenerational. For me, many things you taught me, I have passed on to my children, and I pray they will pass it on to theirs and so on. You once told me, after a good game, which I didn't have very many, by the way, to always be humble and never forget where you came from, that life is filled with ups and downs, and those who learn to keep things in perspective were best able to handle life's roller coaster. Seems so simple now, but as young student athletes, I never forgot that, and I've drawn upon that advice my whole life. We all came from different places. We all had different problems, concerns, and challenges. But in you and the other great teachers and mentors here at Asheville High, we found consistency and stability. So from the bottom of our heart, we want to thank you, sir, for all you've done to help us be the men and the people we've become, and hopefully the impact that God has blessed us with to have on others. So I'd like to announce right now, in honor of you, and we'd like to present to you, Asheville High and Coach Hillier, the Gene Hammonds Lifetime Achievement Scholarship, which is a $1,000 per year scholarship awarded to a student athlete here at Asheville High, which will be awarded at each upcoming Asheville High Scholarship Award ceremony. This scholarship will be given in honor of a man who stands for bettering oneself through educational opportunities and having a positive impact on the Asheville community. Thanks again, Coach, for everything you've done for me and so many other students and student athletes in the many years of your service to Asheville High.
Now the former players and staff would like to give to Gene Hammonds a bat and a jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Coach Hammonds to the mound as he will throw out the first pitch for today's game. Once again, thank you, Coach Hammonds, for everything you have done and continue to do in the lives of so many people. We love and appreciate you.
Good to be seen, yes.